Great. So welcome to Music Eye, everyone. My name is Sara Vian, and today I have Ali George. Very warm welcome, Ali.
Hi, Sarah. It's
So,
nice to be here.
folk singer from Bath. Are you based in Bath?
Yes,
Or
based in Bath for quite a long time, yes.
yeah.
Born and
Okay.
bred, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, tell us a bit about your background.
I was born in Bath, and I grew up in a little village in between Bath and Frome. But I came to Bath a lot, to socialise, and went to college here and uni. But yeah, I started playing music at the age of 10. I think no, I had a guitar at the age of 6, but I was just playing between E minor and E for a couple of years, and then started a little rock band at the age of 10 called Mental Lightning, and yeah, and from then on I started playing solo acoustic stuff. From the age of about 16, I started going to open mics, places like the Hat and Feather in Bath, which are now sadly closed. Um, and then I started making albums, and yeah, just went on from there.
Great. So, how many albums have you made?
Well, I've made lots of bedroom albums, but in terms of actual official albums, I'd say this is the 6th one just
Oh,
coming.
right. So quite a lot.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, a few EPs as well, and
Yeah. Do you produce them, or who produces them?
I sometimes do the sort of co-produce. So I've done a couple that I've co-produced, but I'm not exactly a producer. So the album which is coming out is produced by Josh Clark of Get Real Audio, who's a great producer in Bath. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
He very kindly put up the basics of setting up a home recording studio on his,
yes, that was I saw that. That was
which was
fantastic. Really
beautifully
useful.
timed because we were doing the You Make It Better NHS fundraising song. I don't know if you saw that, but I
Oh,
was then able to put my part onto this
oh,
fundraising
that's
song.
cool.
So it was pretty miraculous, actually. So thank you,
Yeah,
Josh.
he's a genius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's working with some big names, isn't he? He's that folk artist who's recently been working with
um, oh, do you mean Kate Rusby?
yeah, Kate Rusby, that's
Yeah,
it.
Kate Rusby.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He's also been in Gig. Yeah, so lots of big names. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, including yourself and Sue Harding as well. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that
yeah,
was good fun. Yeah, that was really
yeah,
good fun. Her album Flight, which I played on. I really
yeah.
enjoyed that. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So who are your influences? I mean, I noticed that we're going to be talking about your single release in a bit, and I noticed one of the things you did was create your own Spotify list with some of your own
Yeah.
stuff interspersed with your influences, which I really liked actually. So
Yeah.
yeah, tell us a bit about your influences.
Okay. Well, I mean, I started out just really into grunge when I was a kid, but I kind of grew out of that. And I suppose the key influence on my music has been the music of Nick Drake, which someone played me his album Pink Moon when I was 17 or 18, and that's always stayed with me as I'd never heard anything like it. And Yeah, so Nick Drake, then I got into John Martin. I've always just absolutely loved the music of the late 60s and early 70s, Bob Dylan, Van Morrison, Joni Mitchell.
Mm.
Um, and I'm also into some fairly rocky stuff as well, and some traditional folk, people like Nick Jones, Martin Simpson. Um, yeah, so all sorts really. A lot of
Mm.
American music. I love people like uh, Tom Waits, Randy Newman. Um, yeah,
How would you describe your genre? Would you say that you're folk or
I have an absolute nightmare with this. I
mm.
basically I do three: folk, Indian, rock,
Yeah.
because I do love all those three types of music, and I don't really want to just choose one.
Mm.
I know you're supposed to in this day and age. Oh, you've got to choose one, but
We can have
yeah,
subgenres, can't you? Do you get quite
yeah.
rocky then? I'm not sure if I've seen any of your rocky stuff.
Yeah, on the new album,
Yeah.
it's the first time I've had guitar, drum, and bass set up, like a three-piece, that kind of thing. Plus, we have Ruby as well doing backing vocals. It's the first time I've ever actually recorded and released something like that. So, yes.
Is that Ruby Brown?
That's Ruby Brown?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And yes, we've got a drummer and a bassist as well. And that's the first time I've done that, and it's really good fun. It's really eye-opening, and it can get quite raucous.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What colour would you say your music is? Somebody asked me that once, so I think it's a great question. What do you reckon?
Oh well, I mean, I'd have to say probably green, as so much of it is about nature.
Yeah. Nice.
But,
okay. Brilliant. So you've just released your second current single, is that right?
Yes, that's right. High Rolling Hills.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're releasing singles from your latest album, is that right?
That's right. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us about that process and when did it start?
So I released Wait for the Mist to Clear, the previous single, on the 29th of May. And basically, there's a couple of different ideas for getting it out there. One is I have a publisher who send out music for synchronization, films, TV, and fingers crossed that works. And the other avenue that I've been really pursuing is the whole Spotify avenue. So there's a system where you submit your single to like a Spotify editorial playlist. Which is something I've been really pushing for. It still hasn't happened, but that's the dream, because the amount of people you can get to hear your song if it gets on an editorial playlist is huge. So that's the dream. That's what I'm pushing for. And I'm also doing this thing. I don't know if you've heard about Submit Hub. Do you know Submit Hub?
Yeah.
So you basically you get your song and you send it out to. You basically pay a small amount of money to send it out to various music bloggers. And they are obliged to come back to you with some feedback about it, and if they like it, they'll put it on a Spotify playlist or a YouTube playlist. So I've been doing that, and it's tough because you get some really harsh critique.
Yeah.
But if you get something nice, then it can be lovely. And you can use it as quotes and
Yeah. I was watching How to Make Your Dreams Come True video briefly this morning, and it was talking about how Walt Disney got rejected 302 times. So.
Oh really? Yeah.
It's horrible, really, isn't it?
It's really tough.
Putting your work out there and.
Yeah, you get with Submit Hub, you get these emails. You get one at a time. So say you've submitted your song to 40 different music bloggers. You get each one when they decided they don't want to put their song out. You get a little email saying song declined, and they explain why. And this is okay, when you've had 5 or 10. When it gets to like 20 song declines, you can't help it. You just like, oh.
I know, it's awful, isn't it? And you're paying for that.
Yeah, I know. You can quite cut it. Yeah.
Yeah. So would you say that it's helpful getting all this feedback, or because I believe you can tick the box that says don't give me feedback, but read it within a certain amount of time or something like, I don't know.
I've heard that's a bad idea. I'm not exactly sure why, but not choosing no feedback. They don't like that, so I don't know why they offer it as an option.
Okay.
Yeah. But
But this is it, isn't it? It's about finding your target market, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. And that's the thing that indie musicians need help with, isn't it? It's working out our genre, working out who our target market is, and then as with any business, targeting the people that are going to like our style, isn't it? And that's the
Yeah,
thing,
absolutely.
which is why I'm interested in your journey as an independent musician and how you're finding self-releasing your own music, sort of thing. I mean, how much time? You said it was the first one was released in May. How much time did you give it to promote it before it was released, sort of thing?
I think I was promoting it for only about 3 weeks before.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people would suggest you do longer than that. I mean, some people promote a single up to 3 months before.
Yeah.
I really want to get this album out. I've been making it for a really long time, so
Yeah.
yeah, so I didn't spend as long.
Mm.
I mainly, I released a single and then about literally promoted it for a couple of weeks, and then about 3 weeks after that, I released the second single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how many are you planning to release before you release the album?
Oh, that's it now. Yeah,
Right.
that's apparently quite a common thing. You release 2 singles, then the album, you wait 3 months, and then you release the third single to get people's interest peaked again.
All right. So where are you learning how to do the self-promotion?
Oh, I read so much online. There's a really great website called DIY Musician, which I think is an American one.
Yeah.
But that's got some really good information on, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And when is the album launch?
It's the Friday, the 14th of August.
Right.
Yeah, and I'll be doing a live stream in the evening. Sadly, solo, I think, because it's still a bit tricky to get people together. But yeah, without the lockdown, I certainly would have been doing this with a band.
That makes me think about in the background behind you, you've got something about Save Our Venues.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I've been performing at this fantastic venue in Bath called the Royal Oak, which many of you viewers may know. It's great. It's a great music venue. It has all kinds of live music, and we did a Save Our Venues campaign for that. And I played back in May. I did a live stream for that, and we raised quite a bit. You know, it was, and raised awareness of it, I think, which is the main thing.
So do you think you could possibly do an outdoor gig for your album launch there? I mean, I hear that we're going to be able to do outdoor stuff from the beginning of August.
I don't think it'd be possible because of the neighbours, actually, who will get.
Oh, is it quite rocky?
Yeah. Well, it's just the neighbours are right there, and yes, we've never done any outdoor live music in the Royal Oak.
What about another venue then outside?
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. I think for me, what I'm really concentrating on with this isn't really the live angle. It's more about just releasing the album, and
but it'd be nice to make an event of it, wouldn't it, and bring everyone together?
It would be really nice. Yeah,
weather pending as
yeah, that's true.
We all need to be in California, really, don't we?
Yeah, I tend to find album launches incredibly stressful. There's something about it which is just, doing a gig is stressful enough, but with an album launch, it's 10 times stress.
I had to wear a top hat and cowboy boots to organise mine. That kind of helped.
Really?
But I was surprisingly, the performance was the best thing I've ever done, and I just lost self-awareness and flew. It was really lucky. I mean, you've just got to remember it's a celebration, haven't you, really, and put a party on, maybe?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
But yeah, doing everything yourself is a bit of a nightmare, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where do you think you could do it outside in Bath? Is there anywhere like the Bell?
I don't know. I can think of quite a few venues that have like a little outdoor area. There's some lovely gardens in Bath, in pubs. The White Harts, the Bell, Hot Pole. But a lot of these places don't normally put live music on.
Yeah.
Maybe there's someone in Froome.
Yeah, I was just thinking that somebody was
right.
bugging me to do something in Froome. So I don't know. Maybe we could get a plan. We'll have to wait and see if the sun shines. That's the thing, isn't it? Or get a marquee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll send a prayer up to the God of rock and roll then.
I think what's probably going to happen is I'll do a belated album launch a couple of months later. You know, if things have relaxed a bit by then. You know, with COVID.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. But it would be great to have an actual album launch for it. Yeah.
Unless you did something in a biggish room with the band.
Yes, that's possible. But the other issue is because of the lockdown, we haven't been rehearsing. We haven't rehearsed in 4 months or so.
Yeah.
So
this could be the soft launch then, 14th of August. Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell people? I mean, where can they find your music and everything?
So at the moment I'm really trying to push the Spotify angle. So please go and check out my Spotify page. And
follow you.
And follow me, that'd be great. And what I'm really looking for at the moment is for people to add my songs to their playlists. So if you've got music which is anything like mine in any way, that'd be lovely if you could add my songs to your playlist.
Yeah. In fact, what I'm finding quite useful is, would you be prepared to sort of do it in return for other independent musicians doing it?
Yeah, that's great. I'm really into that idea at the moment.
Yeah.
Everyone helping each other out. It's a time we need to do that. Really.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. So what's your website and everything?
So my website's www.aligeorge-music.com.
And just to end, where can you see this going? What would be your biggest dream musically?
My biggest dream sounds quite strange. I really don't want to be famous. I want to be a full-time musician who's comfortably well off, basically. So something like, I'd love to be like Martin Simpson level, you know. So, you know, someone like that, you know, who the average 15-year-old walking down the street has never heard of him, but to someone like me, he's a living legend. You know, so you know, that kind of level. I want to be touring. But I don't need to be a millionaire, basically. Yeah.
Martin Simpson's your icon.
Oh, I absolutely love him. I've met him a few times. Lovely man. Yeah.
Have you contacted him about the album launch and everything, or?
I haven't. That hasn't occurred to me.
Yeah, I think maybe he might want to help you out. He's a good bloke. You never know.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's it. Thanks so much for sharing, and we'll see you on the circuit. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's great to see people living the dream. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Ali.
Thank you, Sarah.
Bye.